So here's some great reasons why to join CPD Me. Number one, if you struggle like me to record your CPD, I promise it makes it super simple. So it takes away the time, the thought process, the formatting, and what do I do with all of this evidence. And I'm going to show you in a second in this quick video that I'm going to let you watch. But it allows you to capture your CPD. It allows you to backdate it, forward date it, and more importantly, if you are lucky enough to be chosen for audit, it takes 2 clicks of a mouse and you are HCPC, NMC, GMC, ABCD, EFG ready with the support of an amazing team behind me who will make sure that they fully support you. Branka from Austria, good evening, Branka. And Shell, from who's a nurse, good evening from South Wales. We've got Amar from Bosnia, evening Amar. Pam, can you see me? Absolutely not, Pam. So I'm guessing you might have a terry towel and dressing gown on, but we definitely can't see you, so please don't worry about covering your camera up. And of course, we've got Amanda. Good evening, Amanda. That's a face and a name I recognise. So CPD certificates only come out to members, and they come out normally within 24 hours. And the amazing thing, what happens that is unique to CPD Me, is when our certificates come to you by email, they also automatically go into our CPD Me app and they create you a CPD entry. So after tonight's webinar, within 11 o'clock in the morning, when you open our app, like you can see on screen, when you go into entries, you will be able to see at the top, Jake's physiology of shock and trauma. When you open that up, the system will have already created you the title, the date, and the fact that it's a video lecture. Then all you need to do is, you can see the certificate there, is go in and very quickly reflect and edit that entry and tell people, what have you learned? How is it going to influence the change of practice? And how long did it take? So you choose your governing body. It then specifically formats your CPD just for your governing body. And here's where the magic happens. When you click the dictate button at the very bottom, you tell the app, what have you learned? How is it going to change your practice? And how will it support you within your professional remit? And then it creates the most perfectly formatted CPD entry. So whether you are a doctor, a nurse, or a paramedic, I promise this will make recording CPD easier than you could ever imagine. Becky from, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name, but I'll go for New Zealand, a social worker in mental health. Fabulous. Great to have you on board. I did say to Jake we have a pretty international audience, but we've equally got Tim from Cornwall. So we've ticked lots of boxes. So that app, once you've ticked the HCPC standards or whatever standards relate to your governing body, you can then see there that the certificate has already been uploaded by the system, which makes it even easier and more magical. Click on it for a preview, and then you can click on Save and Submit. And that is it. Recording your CPD quicker than you can brush your teeth, quoted by an occupational therapist recently. And then when you click onto preview, you can see that was the first one. And then when you click on preview, you can see it's formatted it perfectly for you. And then, of course, is your supporting evidence. So it really does make recording CPD simple. And best of all, the app is completely free of charge to download from the App Store. So just search CPD on the App Store.